angry Aussie. Aussie. Angry Aussie. Angry.
Okay, I was having weird audio problems, and I fixed them just before we went live. Hoorah! On a Thursday night. Almost Friday, practically the weekend. Shit I say all the time. But, it's part of my whimsical charm that I say the same things over and over. At least that's what I am going with. Deep sigh. All right. Pour myself a drink while I wait for the regular crowd to shuffle in. Because I am Billy Joel. Hey, Celtic. Straight in with liking the shirt. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I'm going to peel some orange. That'll do. Squeeze a bit of oil on the top just because I'm fancy. You like the hair? Okay, I'm not sure the hair's doing anything different. The hair's just there from my perspective anyway. See how we go. Hey, Home for the Elderly, how are you going? So, also, Charlie, going to lean on you tonight as you've had all the good suggestions for me about videos and whatnot. Actually, I don't. Do I really want to do that tonight? Maybe I'll just talk about me. I started to do some sort of detailed analysis of the top YouTube cocktail channels. And I was thinking, I didn't set it up tonight. Tomorrow night, I might set up to also stream live to the Angry Cocktails channel. So, Safa, you're eating at a fancy restaurant. What a fancy boy you are. Celtic, no, it's not washed today. My hair looks very different when it's freshly washed. It's all sort of floofy. I tend to wash it on days I'm not doing videos because it looks ridiculous and floofy. This is the day after washed. This is probably its peak before it gets greasy, but it's kind of holding shape. You had fancy chicken. Nice. Light show in the Botanic Gardens. Well, that's a fun thing. There was some light show things in the city. I think they're over now. I think I missed them, but I haven't really been in the mood to go out. Oh, you got more discs for the shop? Nice. Yeah, I've kind of got it in my head to be a bit more methodical about the cocktail channel. Ooh, what is that? It's the U-Foods message. What time are they delivering tomorrow? Ooh, early. Tomorrow's an early delivery. Okay. I've still got one or two in the fridge, so even if they didn't deliver till after lunchtime, I'd be fine. So for Facebook said the Melbourne one's going to August. Yeah. So there's a thing at Docklands, I think. It's in the Botanic Gardens. Okay. Let's see. Am I logged in on U-Foods on this? This is like coming up. No. Oh, wait, maybe it was on the other browser because I'm sure we actually did it on this laptop. Let's have a look. Let me have a look on this browser. Am I logged in on this browser? Apparently not. Okay, that's weird. I thought I was logged in on this thing. Well, you know what? No, I have done nothing to fix the gaming laptop. This is the old laptop. Wait, I had an idea. I'll try one more thing. So look at that. Oh, I thought I got it wrong, but I got it right. All right, I will save it. All right, you can play along with me now that I've logged in. What will Angry get for lunch next week? Let's have a look. Okay, let's do this. God, fucking StreamYard is weird on this laptop. Hey, Greg, how are you doing? So did I get rain? There may have been a little bit of rain today. Nothing of note, though. All right, so I'm going to have to can all these because they'll be shy. All right, chicken carbonara I'll keep. Roast beef and gravy. Oh, no, sorry, I've got to edit. That's right. God, I always forget that. Okay, roast. Ooh, what the fuck is this doing? Okay, chicken carbonara I'll keep. Roast beef and gravy can fuck off. Satay chicken can fuck off. Clean chicken and sweet potato, fuck off. Roast chicken and gravy, fuck off. Honey mustard chicken, fuck off. Green goddess chicken bowl, fuck off. Don't like the sound of that. Okay, notice how they spell Kiev properly as well. Creamy chicken Kiev, we'll have that. Beef, no, I don't like that. Slow cooked, oh, the fucking protein plus ones. New one, paprika chicken, capsicum relish, coriander rice. We'll see. That sounds vaguely interesting. Chicken Thai green sauce, roast pork mushroom, no. Roast man, no. Pork tomato ragout with green penne and peas. No. Ooh, sticky lemon chicken with fried rice. I think I've had that before. I'm going to have that, though. Creamy mushroom chicken. Maybe I've also already got something like that, though. Chicken Parma bites. Yes, I think I like that. We're going to have chicken Parma bites. Traditional spaghetti bolognese. Yes, chicken penne. I got to get two more. Okay, lasagna. Yes, we like the classics. Lebanese chicken shawarma with roast potatoes and spicy sour cream. Ooh, that's a maybe, but we're going to have lasagna. The shredded beef ravioli is good, but I'm down to my last one. Don't want to make a rash decision on my last one. Creamy coconut chicken, fish. We're into fish, and then we're into. Actually, I should have something vegetarian. The mushroom and cheese tortellini is good. All right. That's my. Well, this is not what arrives tomorrow for next week. This arrives a week from tomorrow for the week after. Continued add-ons. Yes, we are not having any add-ons. And we're done. All right, that's that excitement over. We've ordered food. Oh yes, Greg, that whole XP thing on YouTube, silly. It should be like permanent. Like it should keep your XP each time and build it up with subsequent streams, but it doesn't. So it's silly. It's very silly. All right, there we go. What did I have for dinner? I had pizza tonight, actually. Oh, Greg's waiting for pizza. Nice. Oh, is there an opt-out thing home for the elderly? For that, I didn't even know that. I've not bothered to look into it. So, yes, I got a Dr. Oetker pizza from the supermarket. Frozen pizza. Added 4 cheese pizza, which is very yummy. Added some bacon and some more cheese, so it was an 8 cheese pizza. And it's pretty freaking yum. I'll probably have some leftovers for breakfast. What happened Tuesday? Dude, I don't fucking know. I don't remember shit. You're lucky I remember what I had tonight. Hello, Hannah. How are you this evening? Nice to see you. So when we settle into a groove this evening, and bounce ideas. Oh yeah, I love the cheese, Safa, definitely. Well, you get that bag of shredded cheese. It's mixed cheeses. So it's like 4 cheeses, and the pizza already had 4 cheeses. So 4 more cheeses. So I had an 8 cheese pizza. What the hell is that? Dr. Abigail sending me a reminder that I've placed my U-Foods order, which is good to know. Need the vibes and Juju. Brother's been booked for surgery to clear his lungs. Go and ICU. Oof. Yeah. Okay. We've got to send all the good vibes to the direction of Hannah's family. But yeah, we also put faith in the skilled people in the hospital. Super baby, important cardiac appointment Wednesday, same time. Pre-op next week. Wow. Okay. It's certainly all happening. So we got to just send all the positive vibes. If AZ was here, he'd sacrifice a black goat under the light of the silver moon. Yeah, it sounds like if they're really taking super care of your brother, he will still be in hospital when Super Baby has the heart up. Yes, yeah, what is 8 cheeses? It isn't a lot of cheeses. Like it's not like 8 pizzas worth of cheese. It's a sprinkling of cheese. And it is date night this Saturday. Going to one of the favorites. Going to this place where the manager, really likes us because we're so into cocktails. And so it's like, yeah, he just said to us, oh, like I was researching stuff. I was in the Savoy cocktail book and I was practicing this one. Can I make that for you? And we're like, yes. Celtic, would AZ want us to sacrifice a goat in his honor? Well, you got to do it properly. Him and his chaos magic pals. And he convinced it'll get to Wednesday. His op will be cancelled because he's suddenly better. Would be on brand for the family. Yeah. Well, that's the thing with lung things. They can clear up. There's obviously the hospital staff are taking it very seriously, as they should. But you're right. It could actually get better. Bodies are weird. I go on one of my rants about the fucking creationists who pretend they're not being woo-woo superstitious and they're being scientific, and they call themselves they're into intelligent design. There must have been an intelligent designer behind the complex human body. To which I say, fuck off. At best, semi-intelligent design. I would give it a barely passing grade for all the things that go wrong. I mean, aspects of it are better than others. Sex, A+. But, random diseases we are prone to, F. Why? What the fuck? The fact that we've got microbes inside our body that are dictating how well we are, that's stupid. But, the creativity of the human brain in a positive way, that's an A. The creativity of the human brain when it's turned to fuck things, that's a C, definitely. Hannah, so bro had one up cancelled to remove fluid from around his lungs. So he's a giant ball of phlegm. Cough up a giant ball of phlegm and it'll all be over. Yeah, see, Celtic King, intelligent design people are gutless creationists. Everything they say is bullshit. It's just creationism, and they don't have the guts to say they're creationists. It's bollocks. So I'm just having one of my batch clarified cocktails at the moment. Greg, would AA consider us God? Okay, you know what? Fun thing you reminded me of. My favorite podcast, the Blind Boy podcast, he talks about how the Greek legend of Zeus and Prometheus is like us now. With Zeus and Prometheus, it was humans. With us, it's AI. So Zeus and Prometheus, they're up on Olympus and they're kind of bored. And they come up with the idea of making a thing. So what if we make a version of stuff that's like us but not us, and we can watch it and it'll be entertaining? It's humans. They create humans. And they watch it, and the humans are around, and Prometheus feels kind of sorry for them. He's going like, Jesus, it's all kind of shit for them. Can't we make things better? Can't we make their lives better? And Zeus is going, no, just let him go. And Prometheus goes behind Zeus's back and gives the humans fire and improves humans' lives, and humans start to develop and their culture and society develops. They get more intelligent. And Zeus freaks out because he thinks the humans are dangerous. And he does two things. One is he punishes Prometheus forever. But second is he basically fucks humans up. He gives humans anxiety. He gives us all our mental health problems. He gives illness and whatnot to humans just to stop them from being too smart. And so he says, it's like us with AI. We created AI as a thing, as an entertainment, as a tool, and now people are worried it's going to get out of control. So his solution is, if AI does start to get self-aware and we think it's dangerous, just program anxiety into it. Abigail's got new glasses. Nice. Unhappy with the first distro of Linux. You're distro shopping. Wow, you're really going to town with the Linux stuff. Yeah, no, Hannah. See, what kind of intelligent creator said give this one complex mental health issues? Okay, I shouldn't speak for the Jewish version of God because I'm not an expert on how they see it. And Jewish people love to argue about the nature of God. But the dominant Christian idea of God, it's just bullshit. Because the world is shit, and a God that would create this shit world is a shit God. See, like the Greeks, the Romans, the Norse, and probably several other ones, yeah, their gods were flawed. They had terrible failings, the same as us. The idea of a God that doesn't have failings is frankly stupid. But that's the thing. So it's a Celtic. He doesn't believe in creationism, but he's being honest, and he's too cowardly to own his racism. So he thinks the selectivity of Mormonism defends him. So no, I've never made my life that hard to use Linux. I just have what's on a computer when I get it. Hannah, if you're made perfectly in his image, it makes a lot of sense because the dude is messed up. Yeah. The other pantheons where the gods have human-like traits, like they have failings, they're not perfect, they're not infallible, they are vain, they are deceitful, they are capricious. That makes some level of source. See, that's Abigail, that's the sort of thing Athena would say. So the Greek pantheon, the Roman pantheon, the Egyptian pantheon, the Norse pantheon, they make sense because their gods accurately reflect an imperfect world. But a religion that starts talking about a perfect and all-powerful, all-loving God is just fundamentally ridiculous. So that's my hot religion take for the evening. And it's like my big take when people, I guess I qualify as agnostic, but like people say, like, "Oh, do you believe in God?" It's like, I do not believe it matters. I don't believe it matters whether there is a creator God or not. In the sense, particularly, and it's because I was brought up Catholic, so I'm brought up in the Christian world, particularly the Christian idea of God. I don't think it is important whether there is such a God or not, because if such a God existed, they could not possibly give a shit about what humans believe or don't believe. It's ridiculous to think there is this unknowable, otherworldly, other dimensional being that created everything and is all knowing and wise, but really fucking cares whether or not we worship them. That is fucking stupid. So I'm perfectly happy thinking, it doesn't actually matter if there's a God or not. I would say with some considerable confidence, every single religion that's ever existed is wrong, because no matter what you believe in a religion, 99.99% of all humans that have existed disagree with you. So what's the fucking chance you're right? Not good. So that's why I don't care, basically. VD's definitely going to write me a letter. And he recently got assaulted for being racist. More on damn. Endless, hello. It's actually ridiculous. The whole first half of the Bible, God's spanking humanity. Second half is he's saying, fuck it, you have free will, G-Man. No, thanks that's a nice contribution. Thank you for jumping in and saying that. And you feel like there's a God, humans have seriously fucked up the mission. Oh yeah, definitely. No, just logically, every religion that has ever existed is obviously wrong. Because they all completely disagree with. And in fact, you get the fiercest arguments you get are between the sects of the same religion. The different flavors of Judaism, the different flavors of Islam, the different flavors of fucking Christianity. They fight with each other more than they do with other fucking religions. And be good to each other. Judge each other. There was in Good Omens, there's a scene where, the angel and the devil who are down on earth, who have weirdly become friends, and they're watching the crucifixion, and the demon Crowley says to the angel Azrael, why are they crucifying him? And he said, be nice to each other. And the demon goes, ooh, yeah, that'll do it. That'll get him good and angry. Here's the thing, Hannah. Religion as a belief system for an individual is fine. And again, I'm not one of those anti-religionists, anti-theists who will aggressively attack someone for their religious beliefs. It's like, I'm going to attack you if you're a fucking dick. And I know a lot of atheists who are worse fucking dicks than a lot of fundamental religious people. For me, it's not whether you believe in a religion, a God or not. It's, are you a fucking dick or not? That's what it comes down to. Ooh. Would I workshop a cocktail? I have an idea for a cocktail that I'm convinced is going to be really good. And maybe I should just make it. And if it's good, then I'll make a video of it one day. But now you're all in here and we're chatting and fired up. Or maybe I'll keep it for tomorrow. Like Charlie maybe comes on tomorrow. You want to talk about videos. And you don't give a rat's ass what people believe. Yeah, if you're a dick, you're a dick. Yes, and if you're a dick and you use a god or a morality system as a defense of being a dick, you're a worse dick. Okay, so we, which is to say me, I am. Oh man, that looks fucking dirty. That's probably fine. Right, I am going to make a baked apple old fashioned. You know what? I'm gonna do it with my rye, my barrel aged rye. This shit's good. Okay. I think I want chocolate bitters and aromatic bitters in this. Chocolate, mole bitters, a little bit of bitters, and aromatic bitters. Okay, so pretty simple. We are going to do about 10 mils of sugar syrup. My very tasty spiced brown sugar syrup. I'm going to do 1 ounce of the baked apple liqueur. And 1.5 ounces of whiskey. Gosh darn it. Come out, stopper. Okay. 1.5 ounces of whiskey. All right. And we do 1 dash of chocolate bitters. And maybe two dashes of aromatic. All right. So what do we agree on, Safa? Sorry, I just thought we agree on something. Been away from the chat for too long. Let's do this. Old-fashioned cocktail of the god, an old-fashioned god. Fuck, that's yum. I think I maybe need to try it with another whiskey. That's really good as it is. I need something that really complements the apple flavors. I've got to really decide which one. Got to ask VD what he calls his church. Oh, yeah, you're saying it's Church of Yeshua the Messiah in these latter days. That's too long. Yeah, cults with long fucking names. What's the story, Celtic? Okay. Yeah, I home field. You've been off taking pictures of discs. I've been making old-fashioned variations, or I made an old-fashioned variation. Happy guys, a new development. Sick of pining. Oh, sick of pining over your crush. Oh, yeah, do it. Hell yes. Got to ask your crush out. Way to go. That is a hell of an awesome thing to do. Wait, I want a bit of orange peel in here. Oops, that did not quite work. A nice little fat slice. Let's just trim some pith off there. Because last week when I gave Mrs. Angry some orange peel, she said it made her hot chocolate bitter and she couldn't really drink it. And I think, there might have been too much pith on it. So I'll taking the pith of the grand Aussie tradition. Listening on the book according to Angry about religion. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. I think again, I like people who just go, just don't be a dick. Whether you're religious, non-religious, or whatever, adherence or lack of adherence to a religion does not determine what sort of person you're. As in, are you a good person or a fucking jerk? That's a really shallow view on either side. Religious people who think you can't be good or moral without a religion, and atheists who say you can't be a good person if you're religious because religions are awful. Those are both really shit arguments. So, yes, my religion would be Angry's Church of Don't Be a Fucking Dick. Real, and was it the Church of Satan has those rules like, don't hurt people, don't force someone to do something against their will, has a better set of rules than mainstream religions do. Roella, dude, hello. World's hottest corn chip. Have 1 or 2 a day. 3 dabs of General's hot sauce reaper. You're okay. You're a crazy man. Yes, scriptures, don't be a cunt. It's just like, and the Savior would come down from the clouds in a ray of light and land in front of both, the faithful and the faithless. And they look at him and go, what wisdom can you give us, oh great one? And the Savior would go, stop being fucking jerks to each other. I feel the TikTok filming from a first person view. Oh, nice. Actually, speaking of which, I did another TikTok experiment today, and I want to show it and see what you think of it. Man, okay. The TikTok didn't load for some reason. All right, let's go. Search. Oh, that's so fun. This is one doing the... Okay, actually, I want to show this because this is a thing Home for the Elderly told me to do. And I've done. And here's an example of someone doing it. There's a video, a TikTok, and they've done the whole split screen thing. So that's what I've done. Okay, but I have to find it. Where is it? Baddie theme. What the hell is that? Mentally struggling. Jesus Christ. Those must be all the search terms in Australia because I'm not logged in on this. Okay, so the Angry Cocktails channel. So there's...
G'day, cocktail lovers, and welcome to the Cocktail
Is the audio
Dome, where
working on
we
this?
bring you all the excitement of big league cocktails. I'm your host, Chuck Carrots. With me is my co-host, definitely a different person, Archbishop. Oh, thanks for that somewhat unsettling introduction, Chuck. I'm looking forward to today's cocktail.
Jeff, the audio's not working because I can't.
Yes, Arch, and the rum days
for whatever
keep
reason,
coming.
this
July
laptop
19th is Daiquiri
You can
Day.
see
So,
I've
Mr. Angry,
done-
what are we seeing today?
Yeah,
Are
I
we
don't know
getting a
what the fuck we were
standard
just
daiquiri
watching.
from you?
I have
well,
no
Chuck
idea
and
what
Arch,
it was.
I do love the simplicity of the classic daiquiri, but today, for Daiquiri Day,
But I decided to
something
do
different.
video
I'm going to do
effects
my
on the
version
bottom
of
half
Charles Daiquiri,
of
which
this
was
one.
originally invented by German bartender Charles Schumann.
You
How
see
does
all
this
these-
differ
okay,
from a
audio's
standard
fine.
daiquiri, Mr. Angry? Well, the classic daiquiri, it's a simple rum, lime, and sugar affair. For the Charles Daiquiri, it's recommended you use 2 different rums, and there's the addition of triple sec. By coincidence, just a week or so ago, I visited a local distillery.
Yeah, it's real mushroom
with
stuff
rum
in this one.
and triple sec. So I will be using these two new products, new to me, and I'll be using them as a showcase in this cocktail. Nothing like finding a new local distillery to get something unique. First up, I will be adding this Killick Silver Navy Strength. This is 59% alcohol by volume. Got great rum hogo flavors, and we're going to be doing 1 ounce or 30 mils of the silver in the shaker. Next is the notably lighter but still very tasty Archie Rose White Cane Spirit. This is 44% alcohol by volume, and we'll also add 1 ounce 30 mils of this into our shaker. Next, the triple sec. This tiki zest from Killick is quite different to most triple secs.
Oh, triple sex.
Oh, keep it together, Chuck. All right, as I was saying, different to other triple sec. So it's to read actually the label. It tells us when they set out to open the tiki bar for Killick rum, they never imagined how much citrus they would be wasting, and they didn't want to waste it. So they needed a solution. This is the solution. So what they do is after they peel the citrus, it's macerated in rum.
Yeah, Dr. Abigail, that's exactly what I'm going for, the slow-mo stuff. Visual ASMR mindfuck stuff, that's what I'm going for.
Zesty. The citrus flavors, it's much more like the oils and the zest from the peel as opposed to tasting like citrus juice. It's a great taste, and I'm going to add.
And thank you for that line, Celtic. Do I think atheism that I'm a god?
As is daiquiri, we'll be adding 15 mils or half an ounce of lime juice. Less lime juice than you might normally put in a daiquiri, but that's balanced off with the tiki zest triple sec. So half an ounce, 15 mils of lime juice going in. That's all the ingredients. So we add ice to the shaker, put it together, bang it in hard, give that a good solid shake for 10 or 15 seconds. Strain that into a chilled cocktail glass, and there is your Charles Daiquiri. There we go. I'm a big fan of a classic daiquiri, but this twist is really interesting, don't you think? Just brings it to the next level. Yes, Jack, the zesty triple sec is really coming through, and the funkiness of the Navy Strength rum, it's balanced by the lighter cane spirit. It's wonderful. It's like a daiquiri that went to college. It's got more depth and complexity. Still unmistakably a daiquiri. I mean, well, thanks for this riff, Mr. Angry. It really lives up to our motto. Life is too short to waste time on boring cocktails. Cheers! G'day, cocktail.
Okay, I think I messed it up a little bit there at the end, but that's okay. So that's my most recent TikTok video. I think I only uploaded that today. Dr. Abigail, a cat there for you, God. I did see a fun meme once where someone was saying the difference between a cat and a dog. A dog is like the dog looks at the humans and goes, look at these creatures. They love me, they care for me, they pat me, they feed me. They must be gods. And the cat goes, look at these creatures. They pat me, they look after me, they love me, they feed me. I must be a god. Thank you, Home for the Elderly, for liking and commenting. Nintendo Lunchbox. The TikTok police may come and get me. I'm thinking of like remodeling on TikTok as or even actually because I'm live streaming to Twitch as well. I might do it as there as well. Just market myself as the oldest person on TikTok, the oldest person on Twitch. And just impart wisdom to the young folk. Oh man, that old fashioned was pretty gosh darn good. What up to nothing? I think I might have a mineral water already, actually. And then think about it. My ice hasn't quite melted. Can I crush it down? Yeah, that's a bit better. And for the elderly, if we're liking, comment, show it to the algo, got lots of interactions, be suggested vid to more. That's true. But I'm, I'm happy to just fuck around with TikTok. I don't really give a shit. I was thinking today it would be the hashtag FYP in the vids. I mean, does that work if everyone does it? I know I have seen that on all the videos, but for those who don't recognize it, FYP means for you page. I'm not sure that could have any effect if everyone does it. Does work, okay. Celtic, you're off. You got a graveyard shift or something? Look after yourself anyway, man. So I'm thinking, because I've just been more or less doing oldest person on OnlyFans. I think old people are a fetish, so there's probably someone older than me on OnlyFans. Oh, Dr. Abigail, that's a TikTok thing where if you're not searching for something in particular, there's like, this is what we're giving up for you. As the Home for the Elderly, I don't know diddly squat about TikTok really, but I know everyone does that hashtag FYP, and I don't see how it could work if everyone does it, but certainly no harm in doing it. Kelsey, you're just tired for later. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, well, then you should definitely get your rest, my man. You deserve it. Get your rest. So I want to have a serious talk about my cocktail channel, either tonight or tomorrow night, or both tonight and tomorrow night, maybe as an ongoing thing, because I'm like 3 months ahead with the videos. And in fact, I could reorder when they're released and I could be 6 months ahead, like do one short and one long video a week, which is probably sensible. And then I could spend, 3, 4, 5 months developing better videos, because I think I make pretty good videos. I do not make fantastic videos for the cocktails. It would help if I spent more time planning and even, God forbid, scripting my videos rather than thinking about them and then doing it off the cuff. What's news to you, Safa? Okay. See, okay, that's what I was doing today, Homefield. So do we want to get into my serious analysis tonight? Or I was thinking of streaming to my cocktail channel tomorrow night. And spending the night doing a serious deep dive on... Oh, okay. See, Home for the Elderly. Fuck TikTok, honestly. In terms of cocktail videos, nah. There are things I simply don't want to do. And I did spend a bit of time scrolling through cocktail stuff on TikTok. And there's ones where it was just like, just pouring the drink and it's very stylized and very visually sharp. Cool. No interest in doing that. So, it just makes me, and this is like, I'm being a bit grandiose here, but I've seen some interesting videos where people talking about Mr. Beast. This is people who've worked with Mr. Beast and like him and are impressed with what he does, like his former editor. But they note that Mr. Beast does not have any sense of artistic creativity or individuality. He's literally just hyper focused on number of views, and maximize number of views is the one thing. And he doesn't understand other quite successful, well-known channels who won't do this hyper optimization stuff, even when it's explained to him, they're doing something personal. They're doing something that means something to them, that has some artistic value to them. And he literally doesn't understand it. I feel that he doesn't do it for fun, but he doesn't do it for personal fulfillment. He does it for just maximizing. And look, cool, dude, just go off and do your weird sociopathic thing. But it's like, I look at certain things that people do with videos. I just have no interest in doing it. I think like I've always joked, like, what do I want out of my cocktail channel? I want it to be successful enough that I get free shit, that people send me free shit. But honestly, I'm also, I think I've got staying power. Like, I've seen a lot of people start up and flame out in the last 5 years. And because I do it for fun, and just I do what I enjoy, so I'm not going to flame out anytime soon. So I've got this whole last man standing idea. All these other people are going to burn out, and I won't. Oh yeah, no. Home for the elderly. I get what you're saying. Yeah, about the editing and whatnot. You know what? What you're saying there is. See, this is why I want you in here, man. You are giving me all the good ideas, Charlie. It's like where you're saying, like, if, like you say, within 10 seconds, a drink was being poured, and then saying, and what was this? Genuinely, that could work. Again, I want to do minimal additional effort for TikTok, but I'm not averse to doing additional effort for TikTok. Those ones I've been uploading it is the thing. Nintendo Lunchbox. Yeah, Mr. Beast with the whole tailored thumbnail. There's a fun video. There's a guy, Ryan George. I think he's Canadian. He's North American anyway. And he's famous for these pitch meeting videos, which are good fun. I quite enjoy them and whatnot. But he had, like a lot of people who are big YouTubers, he has multiple channels. And he had one the other day where he's basically talking about, I think a lot of people have done, talk about the Mr. Beastification of YouTube. And it was quite a fun video. He had a lot of fun with it. He's someone I recommend. Home for the elderly. Maybe I should hire you as my editor then. You love fiddling with the editing, hate being in front of the camera. I'm a friggin' narcissist, dude. I'm super happy being in front of the camera. I don't hate the editing. I just don't, even after 20 years of doing it, I don't think I'm super good at it. I think I'm pretty good at it. I just don't think I'm super good at it. Madam Butterfly, hello. How are you? Love to do an audition vid. Oh, that's an interesting idea. Stuff, okay. Fun fact that no one gives a shit about. Tassie election. Actually, I have a vague esoteric video idea. Sorry, I have a vague esoteric interest in the Tassie election. Oh, Home for the Elderly. I would be super happy. I save all my raw video. I would be super happy to give you the raw video for something and say, have at it. Do literally whatever you want with that. Like, seriously, if there's a single video of mine that you want to do a re-edit of, just tell me on fucking Discord or whatever. And I can, like, Dropbox or G drive you the video files and audio files. I'd be fucking bang up for that. Just for fun. So was Justin on Tuesday? Yeah, he was. Justin was here chatting on Tuesday night. Ooh, we've got a we've got a Twitch joiner, so I've got to do my speech, and I've got to try and work out how to say that username. Adinamendes. Hello, how are you? How are you doing? Good to see you. You'll see I keep pointing because that's where I see them, but as I understand them, that's where you see them. The comments. I'm using a service called StreamYard. So I'm actually restreaming to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the same time. Most people watch me on YouTube. You're watching me on Twitch. Hello. And again, this is just, I'm very low key on here, just chill and hanging out and whatnot. And I was being narcissistic and talking about myself, my YouTube cocktail channel. Ugh. The name John Travolta said at the Oscars. Adina Mendes, is that a thingy? Oh, well, see, Adina Mendes, I'm always going to ask people how they are. So I'm glad you're doing pretty good. I'm fine. I have had a bit of an issue with fatigue ever since my last bout of COVID, which was my third bout of COVID, which fucking sucks. But honestly, once I get talking on these streams, I tend to be invigorated. Various times during the day, like just doing my day job, I'm like, bleh. But like I even had a Zanana nap. I lay down for half an hour. I was probably asleep for about 10 minutes. Adna Mendes, I am in Melbourne, Australia. Melbourne. Where in the world do we find you, my friend? My new friend? Because I do tend to find when people stumble across me on Twitch, they're from all over. Okay, Safa, I genuinely feel you're about 30 seconds behind. Like, in as much as when I say something and when you comment on what I just said, and then when I see your comment, I feel like that's fully 30 seconds later. And I feel like that is way later than everyone else. But also, it's very hard to be sure. StreamYard and the internet and all the shenanigans, there's a delay of somewhere between 5 and 30 seconds from when I say something, you comment, and when I see your comment. Just because it's come up repeat. And so, yeah, Safa, so I apologize when I don't understand what the fuck you're saying in a comment, because it's when I see your comment, it's something I said 30 seconds ago. And I said so many things, I've forgotten what I said 30 seconds ago. Oh, Dr. Abigail, you reckon it's the same lag for you? Okay, that will be the kicker, because I responded to your comment the second I got home. Safa, I have actually talked to my GP about the fatigue thing, and the GP gave me a few tips. And the tips was basically, don't overdo it. If you try to push through, you'll get see. Yeah, okay, we're all getting lag for about 30 seconds. Okay. Look, we're strong individuals. We'll survive it. But you fine folk and the chat invigorate me. Like prior to the chat, I was feeling fatigue. Now I'm not. So, it's all good in the hood. So, being narcissistic and talking about me some more, and in specifically my cocktail channel. So I'm thinking, okay, if I'm going to do a deep dive in the YouTube cocktail channel stuff and what's popular and what's successful, should I do that tonight, or should I save it for tomorrow? Like, particularly Charlie, I'm thinking of getting you on for chatting. Day 4, hello. Fun to check in every now and then. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Oh, dude. Seriously, like, Dave, the funny thing, okay, yeah, like, oh God, yeah, you're the ones, like, because I've been on YouTube 19 and a half, over 19 years anyway. So it is legit funny. People say, I watched you in high school. Now I'm in my 30s. It's fucking mad, man. It's wild. Suffers a bit now. I don't know. Abigail, your GP's tip was don't bet on horses. Don't gamble would be a good tip generally. The house always wins. Ugh. So, because I did start my analysis of the big YouTube channels, and it is interesting to. Oh, you were open. You maybe refreshing Safa makes a whole difference. I don't know. It's a whole thing. That might be the first time I've said that tonight. I know I say it all the time. That may or may not be the first time I said it. What I love is Mrs. Angry says it as well. It's code between us when we're talking about, usually it's about work or something. Oh, someone at work's doing this. It's a whole thing. So even, yes, Home for the Elderly loves, I feel like that was the first time I said it tonight. But even in my day-to-day life, Mrs. Angry and I say it to each other. I think that's why I say it so much on the stream, because I do actually say it with me and Mrs. Angry. It's a thing we say to each other. I genuinely love that phrase, honestly. It's so expressive while also being very imprecise. It's a lot of fun. I love that you're keeping count, Home for the Elderly. I said it 3 times on Tuesday. So, all right. So, who wants to? Yeah, I know. Nintendo Lunchbox. Whole thing is a whole thing. Who wants to explore? Okay, there are 2 particular things. I could do a deep dive on the biggest YouTube cocktail channels, which I started to do in my own time this evening, or just talk about me. So it's. I need to, I think, be something individual on YouTube. And my cocktail channel, I'm not. So Angry Aussie, particularly when I started it, was its own thing. It was not completely unique, but it was its own thing that people go. Whereas I feel like my cocktail channel is still pretty generic, and I think I would be benefited from being less generic. Dr. Abigail, got a speed cube. Solve it in 5 minutes. Nice. What's the world record? Like 9 seconds or something? It's so freaky watching competitive Rubik's cubing. I've been teasing out where's the book? Okay. Excuse me for less than a minute. I'm just going to go out and get a book in which I was going to record notes, and I thought I brought it in here. We'll see. But this will be very quick. I just got to go out and get it. Alrighty. This is the thing that I found mildly funny. Okay, a notebook. I decided I was going to take notes about improving my YouTube channel, and I had this notebook on my computer desk. I don't care. M&T Resources. That's a IT contract placement company, and that was a free book. I think I got a bunch of these, and I thought, I've got a bunch of notebooks that I've never written anything. And I pulled this one up, and it's got a bunch of cocktail recipes in it. Nintendo Lunchbox. Oh, I should do a gimmick like a mask or something. Oh, look, Dr. Abigail. No, see, your notebook is going to be the cocktail Bible. This is just a work thing, but and it's got pages and pages of cocktail recipes, which I don't think I even made them. Most of them don't sound familiar. But anyway, I want to start. Okay. I do want something gimmicky. A movie cocktail week or month. Okay, see, here's an interesting movie-related drinks. Do we want to start the deep dive tonight? We could either do the deep dive tonight or tomorrow night. But I did see things. I have a blue milk cocktail or two already. But there's no problem with doing it again and doing it better. You know, and I did one called a spiced blue, a blue drink that had spiced rum in it that I, themed to June. The spice must flow. So did YouTube slow the expert person? I don't know. I don't pay attention to it, man. I don't know. What's the drink from Casablanca? I don't know. What is the drink from Casablanca? The drink they drink on the Titanic. Is it a French martini? I'm looking it up on the internet. Drink from Casablanca. Yeah, the French 75. It's a champagne cocktail. Gin, champagne, lemon juice, and sugar. Rick Spurn, girlfriend Yvonne, does it. And a champagne cocktail is typically champagne, bitters, sugar. Yeah, it's like champagne and you drop a sugar cube in it. Put a dash of bitters. Maybe add some cognac. Basically a champagne cocktail, that would be a thing they have in the Titanic as well. Okay, that one of my more viewed videos of my cocktail channel is talking about the Vespa and saying James Bond's a moron. This is a shit drink. Because it is. It's a shit drink. Oh, yeah. But here's what I'm thinking. I probably need to do fewer videos. Like I upload every second day and it alternates. There'll be a short and then a longer video. So like vertical video and then widescreen video every second day. I'm thinking maybe cut it to one short, one long, one vertical, one horizontal video a week and put a bit more time into them. Nintendo Lunchbox. Long Island iced tea, super popular. Yeah, look, themes is a whole thing. Yeah, Milk Punch Monday. Should we do a deep dive? Because I started doing a deep dive myself on the popular YouTube cocktail channels. What's interesting, because they're all been around for, because I don't know if anyone's noticed that apart from a few super successful channels like Mr. Beast, even big YouTube channels have trouble getting, when you look at their subscriber count, the view count it's hard for them to get 10% of their subscriber count or even 5%. It's ridiculous. Oh, probably the biggest YouTube cocktail channel, How to Drink. Greg from How to Drink runs that. He has had huge success with doing themed cocktails about video games and movies. And to the extent he made a Johnny Silverhands cocktail from Cyberpunk 2077. And the people behind Cyberpunk 2077 actually changed the coding of the game so the Johnny Silverhands drink looked like the cocktail Greg had made. Oh, Nintendo Lunchbox, Still It. I know Still It, and there are a few people who do. He's the New Zealander, isn't he? Still It. People who actually do home distilling. That's wild. Yeah, no, home fidelity is great. Oh, again, home fidelity. Charlie, I reckon you'd really like How to Drink. He does movie themed and game themed stuff, and he really knows his shit. And he's probably the biggest cocktail channel on YouTube. So, and I watched one of his, I think it's from a couple of weeks ago. He was doing a video and also just has this whole rant about what it's like to make your thing off YouTube, where he makes long videos. He makes 20, 30, 40-minute videos once a week. And as he points out, he goes, this is a more than full-time job. I spend 60 hours a week doing that. I obviously can't do that. I have a day job. But that's maybe, this is where it got to the thought. I thought, oh, if I can do something and boost and grow my cocktail channel, maybe when I retire in 10 years, I can be continuing to earn some money in my retirement from YouTube. Lisa, how are you? Howdy me howdy. Nice. Oh, yeah, Halloween's a good theme for cocktails, home fidelity. I try to do Halloween theme things everywhere. No, Safa, Greg from How to Drink, it's been his full-time job for like 5 years. He started his channel like 9 years ago. He is like old school YouTube cocktail channel. I think I'll save the deep dive for tomorrow night. Oh yeah, actually, home for the elderly, my editing software has some good TV effects on it. I can do that. Yeah, I think I'll save the deep dive for tomorrow night. Safa, a lot of cocktail channels were popular in lockdown. Like the 4 that I did some analysis on. There's Educated Barfly, Leandro. He's very good, but it's kind of like he's getting fewer views. Greg from How to Drink, he has a lot of really like multi-million view cocktails, but you know, the last video of his that got more than 1 million views was 2 years ago. But you know, he still makes a full-time living from it. Lisa, what are you? You want a cocktail? What type of flavors do you like? What type of cocktail do you like? Are you a fruity and bright person? Do you like bitter? Do you like really boozy, strong ones? Do you want something that's really light? I'll do it. Oh my God, Nintendo Lunchbox. That's old school. Chad Vader. Oh my God. Chad Vader is old school YouTube. They have a weekly show, Beer and Board Games. That sounds like fun, honestly. Oh, Lisa, so my favorite is the old fashioned. And I was trying to do a custom one. So I made one earlier and it was good, but I think it would be better with a different whiskey. And I've got, I don't know, 30 whiskeys. How many whiskeys do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I've got about 30 whiskies. Okay, I'm going to put some serious thought into the whiskey this time. Oh, honestly, okay. I just had a brainwave. Starward Co-Ferment. This is, not strictly speaking, but is essentially a mix of brandy and whiskey. So, that's not what I want. I want this jigger. Okay. So old fashioned is simply spirit, sugar, bitters. Doing my very special sugar syrup. All right. Apple liqueur, rum-based baked apple liqueur. We'll do an ounce of this. And we will do an ounce and a half of Starward Co-Ferment. Now, I'm not sure that the chocolate bitters added much to this. Maybe orange bitters is what's called for. Okay. Do 1 dash of orange bitters, 2 dashes of aromatic bitters. And we're going to give it a stir. And fairly simple cocktails for beginners. This is a format I need to experiment with. I feel like I need to put more of my personality into the cocktail videos. And so rather than just saying, here's what's in it, here's how you make it, even say, have a little conversation up front, like, why would you want to make this cocktail? What's the effect? Who's going to like this? Who's this going to be popular with? And like talk to people like from the beginner perspective and just say, look, okay, here's what you want to do. Because I feel like the cocktail videos, the biggest audience is people who don't know what to do, who want someone to tell them what to do. And say like, okay, if you make this cocktail, here's why you would make it. Lisa, okay. This is the baked apple old fashioned. Oh, wow. The autofocus on that really went, didn't it? Give it a little bit of a stir. This is better than the last one was good. This one is better. Homefield, you like how you're a big drinker. Then you tried, a whiskey sour. And I've done a few. It's like, hey, look, if someone doesn't like gin, here's a good drink to get them to appreciate gin. And it's like, oh no, if whiskey's a bit scary, have a whiskey sour. Oh, that's pretty goddamn good. Like Abigail's sleeping now, very tired. That seems fair. I was all fatigued and had a nana nap this afternoon at about 3, I think it was. Just for half. I didn't even sleep for half. I lay down for about half an hour. Probably slept for 10 minutes. Man, I am having problem with the fucking COVID-related fatigue at the moment. Like like I normally go into the office Monday, Tuesday. Went on Monday, went on Tuesday. Halfway through Tuesday morning, I was feeling fucked. I went home at lunchtime. It's just like, no, fuck this. I think I need to lie down. Nintendo Lunchbox Epstein. Sorry, I love that as a whole thing. Oh my god, it is really funny watching Trump flail because he campaigned so heavily on the whole Epstein thing. But now he's in Paris, like, well, no, he can't release the Epstein files because he's in them, and a whole bunch of powerful, influential people are in them. And it's very funny to watch him gaslighting, definitely. Lisa, cocktail harmful for body? It's a strong cocktail. So you definitely want to pace yourself. Really boozy one like this. Literally just spirit, sugar, bitters. And that's what I was saying. Like, what are you in the mood for? You can do much lighter cocktails. And in fact, I found a couple of comparatively low alcohol cocktails that are really good. Like that's probably 2 standard drinks. But I've found a couple of good low alcohol ones that are probably only 1 standard drink, maybe even slightly less. And they're very tasty. But the average cocktail is 2 standard drinks, 2 to 2.5 standard drinks. Actually, in fact, as I made this, it was probably 2.5 standard drinks. So you would drink this under advisement. Like if you had 2 of these in an hour, you'd be pissed. Like you definitely don't be driving anywhere. Don't be operating any heavy machinery. Oh, but I friggin' love old fashions so much. Yeah. So, going back to talking about me, fabulous me, and my cocktail channel, and my quest, I think what I need to do is inject more of my personality in there. I think if the angle I take is I'm not a professional. I've never worked in a bar. I literally just developed an interest in making cocktails and whatnot, and I just do it at home. So if I do it, anyone can do it. Maybe that's it. If I can do it, anyone can do it. Because I can make some pretty fucking good cocktails, quite honestly. And I'm just doing it, and even making videos, I'm doing it myself at home. Maybe that's the tagline. If I can do it, anyone can do it. And this is an angle I've been thinking of. Maybe I take the angle of how to impress your friends. If you do something like this, you'll impress friends. Hey, Justin, by the way, good to see you. Maybe that's the angle I take. I've been talking a little bit about politics, but it's always going to get more politics when Justin goes. Mark Latham, hilarious. Okay, potted history for anyone who doesn't know. Mark Latham, Australian politician, was at one time leader of the Australian Labor Party, which is the supposed progressive party, and he led them into an election against the Conservatives and lost. And then he kind of progressively lost his mind and became a far-right reactionary, joining the racist One Australia Party. Now he is currently being... his ex-partner is alleging he is a violent and abusive, coercive person. So it's like, oh, it's nasty. Lisa, my PFP looks pretty decent, not relatable to Cocktail. A nice original character, real face, same color theme. Lisa, I do like your work. Send me a proposal on Discord of what you're suggesting creating and how much it would cost to commission you. Because I'm not saying I will take you up on it, but I do like your work and I am open to it. So essentially pitch me. And again, because I'm not making money out of any of this shit, so I don't have a huge budget, but I have a day job. And I think you are pretty attuned to these things. So maybe, pitch me on Twitch. Yeah, Lisa is another artist. One people who finds people on Twitch and says, hey, I can do this. But I did see Lisa's portfolio and it was pretty good. Oh, God, Justin, Mark Latham is fucking terrible. He's a terrible human. Hey, Heine, how you going? Yeah, because I've commissioned a bunch of different artists over the years. I've had different icons and wallpaper and all that shenanigans from different people. So I like supporting things. Heine, we've been having a pretty good time tonight. Normal chill sort of chat stuff. A lot of different stuff going on. I've been talking about how to develop my cocktail channel. I think tomorrow night is going to be a deep dive because I've been doing some analysis of the most successful channels, and it is very interesting to look at them side by side because what succeeds for the different channels is different. And I think we'll have this deep dive intensive talk tomorrow night, particularly I get a few drinks in me tomorrow night. I'll be fucking off on a run. And I hope I can get Home for the Elderly to actually join me on camera because, dude, Charlie, I'm getting all the best ideas from you. Oh my God, that old fashioned is really fucking good. But yeah, I think I definitely need to put more of my personality in. And I think I need to focus on. I think what I want to do is empower people. Like people go on YouTube, how do I do this? And I think I want to come up with an angle of you feel like you don't know how to make cocktails, etc. I'm going to show you how to do it. I feel like that's an angle I can work on. But yeah, tomorrow night, I'll maybe be streaming to my cocktail channel live as well. I've never done a live stream on my cocktail channel. And I think rather than trying to... Okay, YouTube regulars, give me an idea. There are two things I could do. Because, okay, so tonight and all the other streams, I'm streaming to YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch at the same time. And I'm streaming to the Angry Aussie channel, not the Angry Cocktails channel. I could do one of two things. I could change, because I can stream to three things. So tomorrow night, I could be streaming to Angry Aussie, Angry Cocktails, and Twitch, or Angry Cocktails, Twitch, and Facebook. Because it's kind of like no one's joined from Facebook tonight, as far as I know. But I do get some of the Facebook fam join occasionally. I could put a video on the Angry Aussie channel because, hey, party night tonight is on Angry Cocktails, and I could put the link in there. So if you see this video and you want to see me, go over to Angry Cocktails. So what do you all think I should do? If I'm going to ditch one of the three I would ditch Facebook. So I could either be simultaneously streaming to Angry Aussie, Angry Cocktails, and Twitch, or Angry Cocktails, Facebook, and Twitch. What do you all think? And it's in a lunchbox. I love the Modern Rogue. I'm subscribed to the Modern Rogue. The Modern Rogue has, and I did subscribe to them because of their cocktail content. But of course, they have a whole bunch of other wacky content as well. Oh my God, that was a good old fashioned. God damn. Oof, that is some good shit. Okay. Mineral water. So I arbitrarily called my cocktail channel Angry Cocktails because of the Angry Aussie brand. And I'm not sure that is actually the right brand for cocktails. I'm not sure it's not, but I'm not sure it is. Oh, sorry. Oh, shit. I don't even have Discord open. I normally have Discord open. Let me go. Discord. Where are we going? Loading the Discord. Oh, God. Fucking Celtic's been putting old videos on. Wait, Lisa, I don't think I did get your message on Discord. Did you put it on the Angry Aussie server or did you do it as a DM? Because I don't think I got it. And I do want to actually discuss with you an idea or two and whether we can do it. So that's the whole thing. That's the second time I've said that tonight. It's a reflex. I don't count when I do it on purpose self-consciously. I only count it when I do it without meaning to. Because it's just a turn of phrase I do. Okay, you DM'd me. It's not showing up. What? Lisa, were we friends on friggin'... I'm so confused. Did we do the friend thing on Discord? I'm super confused. Mind you, that is incredibly easy to do to me. At the best of times, it's extremely easy to confuse me. But also, if I've had several cocktails, spoiler alert, I've had several cocktails. It's very easy to confuse me. Yeah, that's what I thought. We were friends. And I'm not seeing a friend DM from you? What the fuck? Oh, what's it all about? Oh, Mofo Sign is just posting links on there. And it's like, where are you, man? I did not get damn Mercenary Mage. Hey, how are you doing? Lisa, I did not get your DM. I don't know what's going on. It's really fucking weird. It is super friggin' weird. Nursery Mage sipping cider. Nice. Sipping cider is always a nice thing to be doing. I'm sipping some water from my melted ice in that big glass that I stacked very high with ice, and drank some mineral water as well. Did I get your call? Oh my God, Lisa. Oh, wait. Incoming call. Yes. Okay. That did actually show. Send me another message, Lisa. Because I don't think I can accept a call while I'm on StreamYard, but I don't know. A thing did just pop up then saying there was a call from you, but I don't think I can because my mic's already being used on the thing. The thing. Oh, I'm an intellectual. I'm talking about the thing. It's like, oh my God. Also, if the DMs don't work, Lisa, put something on my friggin' channel, like in the Neurospicy general chat or whatever. Put something somewhere so I know what's going on. Because we're up to my third or fourth cocktail for this stream. So at this point, I am somewhat dubious about my ability to be coherent about anything, quite honestly. So, yeah. I have a really solid idea of what I'm going to. Sorry, I am all over the friggin' shop at the moment, but I have a really solid idea of what I'm going to do for cocktail videos. Bringing my personality in, being a little bit different, and just saying, "Hey, you know what? Okay, I'm going to make a thing. Here's the thing. Pour it. This is the thing. Okay, so here's the base things. But here, if you're at home and you don't know what you're doing, here's what I'm going to tell you if you're looking for guidance." Lisa, you're there for me? Thank you. I feel so much better knowing you're there for me, Lisa. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But again, okay, if Discord is being fucking weird for me and I am several drinks in, gosh damn, people. Also, I do love supporting independent artists because joined YouTube over 19 years ago. Various artists have done stuff for me. I've commissioned artists. I'll just throw in the fuck AI. But I also want to be clear when I talk about fuck AI. I don't want to give anyone a hard time who just enjoys having fun with AI tools. That's cool. Do it. With the AI image generation or whatever, you're doing the stuff. That's cool. You as an individual person, I don't want to give you a hard time. Mind you, the tech bros behind the AI companies, they are pieces of shit. And I will shit all over them. Also, if you want to stay on my good side, do not parrot the bullshit of the tech billionaires behind these companies, because I fucking hate them. And I have enough artist friends that I want to support that I just don't want to do it. Sorry, hopefully I was love that. You were cooking dinner and you had a thought. No, it didn't hurt. Dude, I am fucking tomorrow night, party night. I'm getting you on cam. We are going to do a fucking deep dive on some fucking YouTube cocktail channels. And you have been helping me so much with input. I'm going to get you in there. Nintendo Lunchbox. Trump will take away citizenship. Oh, Trump's a fucking idiot, man. Lisa. Yeah, it's just like AI does okay, but weird shit. I definitely want to support artists. Fiddler, you were thinking, have I promoted your cocktail channel? No, I haven't. That isn't it. Oh, I think I maybe did, because I think I started my cocktail channel 5 years ago. I think I maybe did on my main channel. That is actually a good point. I should make a video on my main channel. I'm not angry anymore because I found cocktails numb me. I think I legit should do a pre-recorded video for the Angry Aussie about what I'm doing now. Yes. Justin Trump would try and take yours. Oh no, he legit would. You don't know. Trump has this anti-fucking constitutional ideas of what he can do. Yeah, I agree. Angry Aussie developed a decent brand. I think you've raised a really good point. I should make a video for the Angry Aussie channel. It's like, and I'll legit tell people that, you know what? COVID took the wind out of my sails. I didn't want to do the angry, shouty stuff anymore. And I find it enjoyable and therapeutic to do cocktails. I think that is a really good idea. I should definitely do that. Nintendo Xbox, totally fucked up cocktail. I could do wanker fat cocktails and totally fucked up cocktails. I could definitely do that. Holy fucking like, drink the news. Like, take the stories of the day and turn them into a cocktail. I could definitely do that. Damn. These are all okay. I fucking what's the old Jeff Fennick thing that Andrew Dent used to do? I love yous all. Oh damn. These are, what would be the color theme of your logo? Oof. Excellent question, Lisa. As an artist, I'm not surprised you're asking that. Color scheme. That is a great question. I'm always thinking of supporting my queer friends. Nintendo Lunchbox, mail you a check. I think I maybe owe you something. Justin, would I consider repurposing, I think you meant there. I think autocorrect might have got you there. Short answer is yes, I would consider it. I seriously considered using the Angry Aussie channel for cocktails, but I started a new one. Lisa, you're an artist. You're onto it. Orange and black. Also, what's the color scheme in modern movies? It's like orange and blue. Yeah, you're right. I repurposed it for live streams, but Justin is raising a good point. And I did consider just doing cocktails on the Angry Aussie channel, but I made the choice of starting a whole new channel, Angry Cocktails. And I don't know if that's a good thing. Yeah, orange and blue, the contrast. That for the last 10 years, that's been so common in movies. I feel you're just cheers for me sending you stuff you can't buy in shops. Yeah. As I realized when I looked at the website where I buy these barrels, there's a little disclaimer on the site of, yeah, you are probably technically in breach of tax law if you put anything in these barrels. Lisa, I will send you a face picture for you to be able to draw. Nipper brandy. You know what? I'm literally just put the idea in my head. I was going to taste test some stuff tomorrow night. I just need to check what's in the barrels. Let me go over here. God damn, I need to pee. Okay, so what's in the barrels? That's actually my new make spirit. Has been in there since May. June, July. So that's 2 months. I'm going to taste test this. This has some new make corn spirit and peated spirit. Been in there 2 months. I'm going to taste this tomorrow night. I was thinking leaving in there for 4 months. It's been in there 2 months. Orange liqueur, which I think I just put in there last week. That's just red wine, keeping it sandy. Oh yeah, that's the spiced stuff. I just put that in there last week. Okay, that's good. Well, geez, did I do that this week? The 13th. What's the date today? I've forgotten the date. Oh. Yeah, no, I just did the spiced one this week. Okay. So I do want to try the whiskey I'm aging because it was new make corn spirit and new make peated spirit. 2 months in those little barrels is like a year and a half in a big barrel. 4 months is like 3 or 4 years in a big barrel. Lisa, in the background logo is Lisa, I can provide you. I have a good photo of this background, the bar here. Would you and I'm super confused as to why nothing you were messaging me is showing up on Discord, by the way. Because it isn't. It is not showing up on Discord. But we'll work on it. Justin repurposed the channel to get me angry at stuff I don't have anyway. I'm a little bit sort of about doing anything super political because I'm working in the public service. You know what I'm talking about, man, because you work for the public service on the federal level. Lisa, you know, I think we can work something out, but we'll work on it. Something to come up, but need to work. So, okay, definitely tomorrow night, party night, we are doing a deep dive or I am doing a deep dive, and anyone who wants to join me can do it, doing a deep dive of the popular cocktail channels on YouTube. And what was interesting when I did this, my initial analysis of this today, the different channels, their popular cocktails their popular cocktail videos are quite different. And we should talk about that. Lisa, I love your enthusiasm, honestly. Like I said, I've had stuff done by various artist friends over the years, so I am very keen to support artists, and I hope we end up working out something where I can commission you to do some stuff. Also, Lisa, you're in the United States, yeah? That's what I remember. And the reason I bring that up is because the Australian dollar is shit, although it's getting better compared to the US dollar. You're in LA. Neat. I have YouTube friends in LA. I have YouTube friends all across the US, actually. Cool. Okay, we're gonna work on something. We're gonna work on if we can have a project. I do not know why I am not getting Discord messages. If that continues to be a weird fucking thing, I know I will give you an email. In fact, I'll just say it here. An email that works for the Angry Aussie is it's angryaussie@gmail.com. The dots, as I understand it, and Lisa, I don't use Instagram very much, although I'm Angry Aussie on Instagram. It's super it's super easy to get me on Instagram. I'm just Angry Aussie on Instagram. But also my default email address is it'sangryaussie@gmail.com. I don't think you have to put the dots in, but it's.angry.aussie@gmail.com. But I am on the gram, and I used to use it a lot, and I haven't been using it that much recently. What's the gram saying to me? Notes from the oats. Sorry, of the variety of people I follow on Instagram, it's like artists and YouTubers and just showing up sex workers. It's a fun mix. It's a fun mix of people. I'm just liking a bunch of stuff on Insta now. All right. Wait, what happened then? It's fucking well. Yeah, that should work, Lisa. It's angryaussie@gmail.com. Should work. Have the other of you tried to pay different stuff on PayPal? Well, what? Really? Of course, Justin, you get the mails. Of course. Yeah. But there's some people who I genuinely had real interactions with on social media who are in various aspects of sex work. It's a whole thing, as the saying goes. Oh yeah, you'd know exchange rates, Home for the Elderly, because of your laser discs. Yeah. Ugh. All right, so Charlie, I'm set on getting you on camera tomorrow night to do a real deep dive, talk about successful YouTube channels, what learnings are relevant to me and what aren't, and maybe spend quite a bit of time really seriously thinking about what I can do to set myself apart on YouTube. Lisa, you mailed me. My friend, I will have to look on various Gmails. What one am I logged into? Yes! I legit got your email. Is this it? Yes. All right, we got the right email happening, Lisa. Nice. All right, I am. Oh yes, okay. I'll send you some pics for art purposes. Yes, I'll fucking do that tomorrow. Yeah. Oh no, Home for the Elderly, dude. I just love conversating with you. You get me thinking. Just as funny we're saying exchange rate. Ages ago, I don't remember if it was like closer to 15 or 20 years ago, but it was probably my high point on YouTube. There was an American company was commissioning a whole bunch of YouTube content creators to do stuff for them, and they would send me things and say, "Do a video on this," and do it and be paid, and it was like 500 US for a video if they accepted it. And what was hilarious when I first started working for them, the exchange rate of US to Australian dollars was shite. But so when they paid me 500 US, I got $800 or $900 Australian. But over like the 6 to 8, 12 months I was working with them, the exchange rate got closer. So I was being progressively paid less and less in real terms. From their perspective, they were just paying me the same. But from my perspective, I was getting less and less money the longer it went on. It was wild. I know. So, okay, so like Angry Video Game Nerd got you excited about doing video games. So I've got you excited about cocktails. I'm going to drag you in tomorrow, Charlie, for a deep dive. Definitely. Yeah, no, Justin, I remember times when the Australian dollar was very close to parity with the US. Now, God, although I think it's getting stronger, but at one point we were only like 60 US cents to the Australian dollar. Hey, we're on the internet. Let's look it up. AU dollar to US dollar. 65. Okay, still not great. So an Australian dollar is only worth 2/3 of a US dollar. It has been worse, but it's also been better to where an Australian dollar was worth more than 90 US cents, which is great if you're an Australian tourist going to the US. Like I said, in my scenario, where I was being paid by someone in the US, when the exchange rate was shit, I was getting so much more money from my perspective. And then the exchange rate got closer. So I was just being paid less and less and less. God damn. It's a hell of a thing. It was over like 6 to 8 months. The exchange rate changed quite a bit. But again, it's been pretty stable for a couple of years. And when I say stable, I mean the Australian dollar is worth shit compared to the US dollar. Ooh, crypto. Do we want to bring up crypto? I shared a link on the Discord today that I thought was kind of funny. A socialist take on crypto, which was pretty aggressive. But looked up like 3-4 years ago, someone talked me into getting some crypto. And I kind of feel like my timing was quite bad because the crypto price dipped really savagely for a year or two after I got it, and I was underwater. Currently, because there's a surge in crypto, my crypto package is probably worth close to double what I actually spent on it. So it's how much crypto? Not how much crypto do I have? Not that much. It's not retirement money yet, but who knows? It might be. These you emailed me again. Nice, thank you. Justin, people have employers overseas paid in foreign currency. Yeah, it's very weird if you're being paid in different currency. Maze, hello. I haven't seen you for a little while. How are you doing? Nintendo Lunchbox, you have some gold? Gold tends to be a good investment. All right. Artistic Avenue. That's a fun email address, by the way. So, Lisa, I will send you some pictures tomorrow. I may be too inebriated to do it tonight. This is 2 hours, went pretty fast. Yeah. Good chat. But okay, tomorrow night is a deep fucking dive on what makes a successful YouTube cocktail channel and what can I do. So yeah. Maze, you had a little internet break. Well, that's good for mental health, I think. Just you have US shares. Oh, through like I'm in Combank, and a few years ago I put some money into some of their managed funds, and for about 2 years it was shit. Like everything went backwards, but for the last year or so things have picked up. So, but just maybe by the time I retire, I may have some investments that might help to support me in retirement. Maybe. Who fucking knows? Lizzie, no, check them. Tomorrow I will send you pics of both the bar background and all of this. And as an artist, I expect you to make this look better. Maze, yeah, do lurk. We're just chatting and whatnot. Honey, you jumped out of the stock market with a modest profit. Nice. And then you get hit by capital gains. Damn. I think you've said that before, Justin. You have a half share in Microsoft. I don't have shares in any particular company. Just through Combank, I have some stuff in some managed funds. And I do have some crypto, which is just a silly thing someone talked me into 3-4 years ago. And you know what? Now, currently, because it's almost double what I paid into it, maybe I should cash out. But I have this thing like, oh God, in 5 to 10 years, it might be worth heaps more. It also might be worth nothing because crypto is a fucking scam, quite honestly. Well, that just kind of exploded out of me. But I'm kind of thinking, maybe the crypto will feed into my retirement. Who knows? Maybe the managed funds with the bank will a bit as well. Who fucking knows? I don't know what the future is. Maybe it's just fucking global apocalypse because of climate change. Maybe anything could happen, really. I'm throwing all these cheery thoughts out there. But ready to go to bed now. I'm going to put a little splash of this on the ice and orange peel for Mrs. Angry to put in her hot chocolate tomorrow. Who was that? Oh, Mrs. Angry's gone to bed. Yeah, I'm going to go to bed too. Justin, you can't manage in Australia managed funds because of US tax laws. Okay. Hello, Madam Butterfly. You missed the majority of the stream because you're busy. Yeah, we are in weird time differences, definitely. Hopefully the elderly bought shares in Intel in 97, dropped next fucking day. Yeah, look, dude, I wish I bought Microsoft shares in the 80s, Apple shares in the early 90s. Fucking Bitcoin when it was worth next to nothing. Jesus Christ, if I'd have got into Bitcoin when it was new and essentially of no value, I'd be a fucking multimillionaire now. It annoys the shit out of me that I didn't do any of these things. 7 a.m. for you, 10 p.m. for me. Oh my God. That liqueur is so fucking good. Anyway, double cherry. Time for me to eat a double cherry. Oh my God, that's so fucking good. I love these cherries so much. I saved up a bunch of the cherry syrup. There's only a bit left in here. I've got another jar out in the kitchen that's got a lot of syrup in it. I think I need to do a video about how to use up your cherry syrup. Oh my God, so fucking yum. Oh my God. Oh my God, that's just a fucking best. Nintendo lunchbox, your dad was missing out and visiting a fax machine. Yeah. Every generation has the thing. If you pick the right time to invest in fucking buggy whips in the 1800s, you know, it's every generation has their thing. If you pick the right time to get into something, made out like a bandit. If you pick the wrong time, you're fucked. It's a whole thing. That's why it's my catchphrase. It really is a whole thing. But I'm gonna go to bed. I'm the other. You pick the shit shares. Legit, like when I did the managed funds with Combank for like 2-3 years, it was underwater, and I'm like, I'm a goddamn fucking idiot. But the last 2 years, it's picked up. So I think I'm like 25% ahead with that, but I'm almost freaking double with crypto. And okay, there's like the two schools of thought with crypto. Everyone will realize it's a scam and it'll be worth nothing, and then I'm fucked. Or it'll be worth by the time I retire, it'll be worth 5 to 10 times more than what it is now. So I'll make out like a fucking bandit. So either I'll be broke or well off. Who knows? One of the two. But I'm going to go to bed. And okay, tomorrow night is going to be a deep dive. I'm not making any cocktail videos, so I'm just going to be getting drunk and doing a deep dive on what would make for a successful YouTube cocktail channel. So you all take care. If you're around tomorrow night, I think tomorrow night's going to be fun. I have no idea how long I'll last because I've been having a real problem with COVID-related fatigue this week. But you all invigorate me and keep me going. So who knows? Maybe we'll have a wild, crazy night tomorrow night. We'll see what happens. No predictions. But you all take care, and I'll see you another time and say bye for now.
You are totally fucked!